Hey, what's up, guys? I want to have you guys try a kicking combination that I think is a really great skill builder. It's simply a round kick, side kick combination. I was showing the other day a slightly more advanced thing, a spin crescent into a spin hook. You know, taking two moves that can become sort of conflated or they start looking the same and put them together in a combination so you are forced to really show the difference. You know, you could argue that the difference between a bad kicker and a good kicker in Taekwondo is, you know, when you finally realize how to make your round kick and side kick look and feel like distinct, separate kicks, right? There are so many round kicks thrown that look like half of a side kick and side kicks that look like half of a round kick. It's really easy to blend these, but the truth is they should be kind of, in a way, opposite. And I'll show you what I mean by that as we get into this combination. All right. I'm going to turn sideways, and we don't need to be using the back leg for this because that introduces a bunch of momentum and control that we don't really want to have to deal with. So we're just going to make it a front leg combination. I'm going to be here, and what I'm going to do is bring my knee up. That's not the world's most amazing camera angle, so let's bring that down just a little bit. How are you while we're figuring this out? How's your day? What are you reading? What should I be reading? Anybody got a good book for me? I was always looking for a good recommendation. All right, cool, that'll be better. So watch this. When I chamber up, I'm going to chamber here with my foot back by my butt and my knee pointed at you guys. Now, round kick comes from your rear end around like a baseball bat and stops on the target. If you're really hitting a target, of course, you should go through your target. All right, what I'm going to do is from here, I'm going to extend out, bang, and then rechamber back. Okay, so you see how round kick, for me, goes from left to right. My left round kick would go from left to right. Now, when you see a lot of people throw their side kick and they'll do a similar thing, it'll come up on that same kind of angle. So what I want to do is to make sure you understand that if you were going to side kick with that same leg, it should not come from behind you. It really should come from over on this side, right? Your side kick should come from here, boom, and then come back this direction, all right? So let's look at just the side kick first. So I'm going to be here, chamber with my heel underneath my knee. When I roll my hip over, I just lay that down. I don't change the dimensions. I don't change the angles of anything. I just lay this down. And then, as you see, you're my opponent straight on here. I drive my heel back into you. And my heel there was kind of an element of moving from right to left with that foot. Right, coming in this way, right, bang, this way. My round kick had a left to right. My side kick over right to left. They're really, in that way, they should be opposite, all right? So I'm here, and the combination is chambering a round kick, throwing it, rechamber it like a side kick, push it back out, and then down. Round, side, really trying to show the difference between the two. The other thing I like to do in this combination is to take the round kick and make it a top of the foot round kick where you're pointing your toes, and then take the side kick and push the heel out. And that way you're not only demonstrating different angles of approach, the two kicks, but you're also having to shift and be aware of foot position. You use one foot position and then change it and use the other. Now, I'm going to have you do it that way, but I do want you to remember that our default round kick foot position is ball of the foot. So you certainly round kick like this most of the time, but you can also point your round kick. You know, if you were doing certain demonstrating techniques where you wanted to make your foot appear to be a little longer, you point your toes. Sometimes if you're hitting the bag really hard, you just want to use your instep, boom, you can point your toes. If you are sparring, you should point your toes and just get a little more reach and use that squishy pad instead of hurting somebody with the ball of your foot, all right? So plenty of reasons, even though this is our default here, plenty of reasons to also practice pointing the toes. So let's do a few of these on the ground. Everybody come on down. got a lot to think about here. From your butt, point the toes, round kick. Now change your foot position and bring your knee into your chest. Now drive your side kick in this way. Back, round, point, over from this side, side, back. Round comes from the back, side comes from the front. This right here, changing the foot positions, changing the angles. Really nice drill. All right, let's try the other side, same thing. Okay, so we're gonna roll over the hip, and we're gonna go from the butt, point, flex the foot and the ankle, push the heel out. Back to the butt, point the toes, rechamber, and punch that heel out. Back, round, from the front, side. So when you side kick, and you're really using your glute muscles, you're using your butt muscles to kind of pull that thing almost backwards, right? Like think about this coming back behind me, not bam, this way with my quads. You know, your quads are overused and they're actually not as strong as what your glutes and your hamstrings can do working together to pull something back behind you, right? Quads are very, very powerful, but that's your biggest muscle right there, and you want to use it to side kick, all right? So now putting the whole thing together, let's get up. Get up and put the whole thing together. We're going to go from here, we're sideways. So starting from the butt, standing position, toes pointed, rechamber, changing the foot position, punching the heel back, and if you have the balance, just stand here and work this for a minute, changing the angle of approach, changing the foot position, all right? Nice job. Let's do the other side. So we're going to sideways here, fold up, round kick, and side, and round, and side, and round, and side. Cool. Very nice drill to, I hate the word perfect. That's not like really what I mean, but just to improve your round kick and your side kick. And I think that's one of those things, like if you threw that in your line drill to a regular kind of observer, it might just look like, oh yeah, he's just out there doing like a double kick, but a good martial artist would look at that and really appreciate it and say, well, that's pretty cool that you could so clearly show the difference between those two kicks, and to show in the different foot positions, I think would be a nice touch as well. All right, everybody train hard, kick a lot. Kicking is the original core training back before that was even a thing. Keep you in good shape, throw a lot of them. We'll talk to you guys later.